The objective of gender equality cannot be achieved by a single approach. Gender equality would need multidimensional and multi-stakeholder interventions. The access to education, the access to health, access to information, to financial literacy, or entertainment even. It has to be same for all the genders. There's so many government policies and plans and programs that are catered to the need of girls, but these would be more topical solutions. If I had to choose a single, determined, workable solution in the long run, I think it would be the change in value systems. I think it would be the change in our cultural norms, and I would say that there has to be gender neutrality in things. Now, by gender neutrality, I would mean that the opportunities for education and the opportunities for employment especially, they must be irrespective of gender. Sex, every one of us knows, it's a biological characteristic. Gender is a social construct. So it's a society's, the way society has built up gender roles, gender responsibilities, that is what actually gender is. And we have to go beyond that, and for that we have to start at little things. How do we bring about neutrality? We bring about neutrality in our everyday lives from small little things. For example, when a child is growing, the way we use to define color, why do we use blue or pink? It has to be gender neutral. The way the toys that we buy for our kids, we are looking for guns for our boys and we're looking for dolls for our girls, or the career ambitions that we allow our children to think of. There's so much of gender stereotyping that goes into it, and though they may seem small and they may seem so normal to be, letting your children grow up in that atmosphere, these little blocks that build up to what today we see as gender disparity or gender inequality. So I would presume that we have to start with little things, finding solutions later, trying to give more education opportunities to girls, or trying to make medical interventions, or trying to do all these solutions that are more policy matters. That would surely make about change, and it has brought about change. But until and unless, it's been decades now when we're trying to bring about, we're having gender budgeting, we're trying to bring about some kind of gender equality in every aspect of life, but it's a delayed solution until and unless the value system changes at home, the way we raise our girls, the ambition that we bring in them, when we ask them not to be guilty about having an ambition, the way we bring up our boys need to be sensitized, because of course they are the male gender is a very big reason for gender equality not coming into being, and that would be more because the socialization that happens at home, the way they are taught things, they still stereotype, and therefore men have to be sensitized in the language that we use at home. So there has to be gender neutrality for opportunities, and I think that would be a solution that would have a long, it would be an intervention that would add value in the long run, and it would actually bring about change from the very core and not just being a topical solution. So I think that for any kind of development to come about in society, gender equality is a goal that needs to be achieved. Women represent 75% of the population because they also represent children, and if we don't look at bringing women at an equal status and from there giving them an opportunity to grow, then I don't think that we'll find solutions to all the problems in our society very soon.